Visionaries, welcome back for another video. Today I want to take you into the oddities of the sugar fast that I've noticed since I've been on fruit only. And again, I'm choosing to do fruit only because that's what is consistent for me, causing me less bloating. So I'm not incorporating starches or lean proteins. If I do, it's maybe once a week. If I feel like I need some of that in my diet, but right now I'm doing the sugar fast with fruit only. So it's whole fruits, smoothies, juices. So with that, regularity in digestion and body flushing, I probably utilize the restroom about 6 to 7 times per day. Most of those are times where I'm eliminating liquid versus solids, so you get the picture. And before that, on the regular ways of eating that I was doing, whether it would be low carb or just a blend of all fat, carbs, and protein, I may have had the solid eliminations once every other day. That was kind of the thing. Obviously usual liquid elimination, but the solid elimination is what I'm marveling at now. Obviously I'm not eating as much in terms of solids as I would before, but just not having that holding on to things. My body's like letting things go. Things are flowing freely that way, and energy wise as well. And so that's another thing that is helping me feel more rejuvenated, lighter, just more blissful as I go throughout the day. Hopefully my car being on for the moment wasn't disturbing anything, but so generally that's what I've encountered from that standpoint. Also the energy, sometimes at night, I feel additional energy before I go to bed. So then I start doing active things like jumping jacks, dancing, singing, moving around or whatever, so that when I'm settling all the way into sleep, I have a restful sleep. And it's not because of a sugar rush, I would say, because I usually have my final meal around 6 o'clock, and then I go to bed around 9 or 10 o'clock or whatever. And so you would think the sugar spike would happen immediately at the 6 o'clock range. So it's not that, it's just I have generally more energy throughout the day. I've always been, at least in the last 10 years, an early riser. So sometimes I would start my day at like waking up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. at work at 6 a.m. by choice, because I work office jobs, and I went in at a leadership level, went in whenever I wanted to, and I chose the morning time, and then to leave work in the early afternoon. So I've always been in the office super early, and had energy to rise early and not stay up too late. And so I'm still kind of in that pattern, but just with way more energy throughout the day, which is awesome, because I was telling you guys on lower carb diets that wasn't the case. I would feel fatigued throughout the day, and so the exercise that I would get throughout the day was primarily walking, and that wasn't by choice, that was by necessity, because that's all I had the energy to do, is like stroll around, not climb stairs or do jumping jacks or running or anything like that, because the lack of carbohydrate energy, sugar energy in my muscles were causing fatigue way too easily. And so that's another reason why I moved away from a lower carb way of eating. So in that, eating fruits, getting back to just providing natural energy for my body while my body is burning fat works better for me than other ways of eating. And as I was looking back, you can see in this channel, and actually on my Absolute Venus channel, when I started my alkaline vegan journey more than 10-15 years ago, and then I've gone back and forth between eating only fruits and vegetables versus eating meat, the time that I was primarily eating fruits and vegetables, I've had the most energy, feeling light, feeling calmness as well. So that's kind of what I've returned to in the vein of the sugar diet, and now it's kind of just fruits for now. So with that, I've lost another half a pound. I think these scales are being really weird in terms of consistency. The one I have at home says I lost a half a pound, and one in the gym is saying I lost another 1.5 pounds. I'm gonna take the happy medium between the two and just say another half a pound. So I'm at 173 even right now. So I'm just gonna keep going and giving you guys updates each day, and please do leave your comments below. There's been more, I wouldn't say more, but some of the comments over the weekend were more concerning sounding comments, and I'm fine. I'm just eating fruits. So if it's something unhealthy about eating fruits, then I'm not aware, so I'm just gonna keep eating fruit because that's what feels helpful and natural to me for now. So if you have any comments, questions, things that you want to know, other content that you want me to share on the channel, please do leave a comment. And I thank you again for all of the support and just being new members on the planet. And if you don't know why I'm saying visionaries at the beginning, so my visitors to this planet are Venus visionaries. We're visualizing the life we want and making that a reality, and I'm glad that you have visited the planet today. And until next time, peace and blessings, family.